Yeah.
Let's see. All right, last session name was Under Suspicion.
There's gotta be a lava pun here. Under.
I'm down to just go with Hothead Bop, which is the name of this Donkey Kong Country 2 sound music I'm listening to.
Works for me.
You're muted, Tim, for some reason.
Okay.
There we go.
If wow, I lost my entire train of thought because of that. If the music is in the recording, then that's definitely the right name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great. And we're going.
Sweet. Well, since it has been quite a long time since we played, let's pick up where we left off. The Fellowship of Fools, all these fools in front of me, found their way into the Caves of Carnage. Found a creature, was attacked by said creature, found out the creature was called a Ravager. Then they proceeded to kill it and harvest it, because that's what they do. The blood and gore of the battle plus the subsequent harvesting seemed to attract some other entities in this cavern. As we ended last time with the party seeing a couple of spiders crawling out of a hole that's burrowed down into ground. However, this map is not good enough for this, so let's switch to another one.
What? Huh?
Oh my. New map.
And I now need all of y'all to roll for initiative.
Dun, dun, dun.
If you please.
I do, please.
If I don't, please, what happens?
Too bad.
Good initiative from me.
How do I zoom? I'm not gonna be able to, am I?
Hey, where are all these dice coming from? Hey.
It's
It's
for
a
the
few
two guys.
spiders.
Hey, I'm a little concerned
It's for
about
the two guys.
this
It's
large amount of dice I just rolled.
Can I get a torch around my icon?
Did you have one?
Yeah,
Yeah, we were walking in a cave.
Yeah, sorry.
we had
Did
lights.
you have a torch, or did I have dancing lights out?
Oh, that's what it was.
I thought it was both.
Yeah, we had dancing lights
Possible
out.
it was both. I don't know.
No, I do
No.
recall. I would have put a torch away if you'd brought out dancing lights. So.
Okay.
If it was bright enough.
How much fighting was coming from the cave in general?
Down in the cave or the cavern you guys are in?
Where there was like lava on the walls, right? That would have provided some light.
Well, there was lava. If you remember, it was off to your... Well, if you're looking down into this hole, it was off to your right. So there is some illumination from, like, yeah, from back over here, which I can do a little of that.
Okay.
So I'll
But
put it
down
like
from
there.
the spider's cave, there's no light coming from that direction.
Correct. That is completely pitch black. So, whoops. So yeah, you would see a little bit of light from over there, but for the most part, it is dark. Okay. Top of the round, the two spiders that you see, one is like this massive 10-15 foot long or wide monstrosity. It's just barreling through these caverns. The other one seems to be quickly darting from one place to another before vanishing and then
Oh,
reappearing on the wall and then vanishing and reappearing on the ceiling. And they are both charging towards whatever meat and whatever kill has just happened. Nyx, you are up first.
Okay. Whatever I might be holding from doing the harvesting, I'm dropping that, pulling out the longbow.
I think all of the stuff you harvested, you put in the bag of holding.
yep.
I
wanna say.
done with that. Okay. Okay,
There you
that spider that's disappearing and reappearing is making Nyx nervous, so Red Ambusher. Okay, gonna use bonus action. Bonus action to shift. And what does that give me? 2 times proficiency. Okay, so 6 temporary hit points, and then yeah, I'm gonna let's see, the spiders are in dim light since I have dark vision as far as I'm concerned, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the spider that's disappearing and reappearing. Without the penalty this time.
Okay. Makes you definitely hits.
Okay. That's one arrow, and hold on. Extra. Okay, I get. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot 2 more times at the same spider. Second time with the sharpshooter penalty.
Okay.
Oops.
That does miss. That's a first. Yeah. That misses.
19.
That hits. Yep.
Okay, and that one. So
Excuse me.
$18 piercing damage.
Jeez. Your first arrow embeds itself into the abdomen. The other one embeds itself into the thorax. Did I get that right? I don't know. I don't know spiders very well. Taking out several of its eyes. You hear an odd screech that seems to echo not just in the cavern, but also in your mind a little bit.
Ooh. Okay. How far away from us do I see any webbing close to us?
There is some on the walls, yeah.
Okay.
So there, you see some kind of on both walls, just faintly illuminated.
Okay. I'm gonna step around, if I select the right thing. I'm gonna step around Cal, so he's not quite at the front.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
All right. Next up, Cal with cars on deck.
Bonus action. I'm going to move my dancing lights to put one here and then diagonally every 20 feet down the hallway. Because they're a
10
10-foot
feet,
radius.
10 foot of bright.
10-foot bright, and then it would go dim after that, and I'm putting them every 20 feet, so the whole corridor should just be bright, going 80 feet down.
Like an airport runway.
There's 4 of them, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, 4. So, like, yeah, about that. Yeah, that's great.
Perfect. As you do, it illuminates rocks and more webbing, as well as the larger of the spiders there.
Great. As I am our source of light, and that is concentration, I'm going to step back. And I don't have a good ranged option. Actually, before I step back, I am going to... Actually, I'm going to step over here, and I'm going to cast Enlarge. Oh, no, Enlarge is concentration. That would go to send us to darkness. Never mind, I'm not doing that. Alright. I'm going to look down at the spider that Nyx was shooting and say, wow, you need 8 legs to walk? I only need 2.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah.
It need not understand you. Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
What is that? A wisdom save, right?
Yeah,
It
DC
just
15.
knows instinctually it got dunked on.
That's crazy considering how bad that dunk was. But, you know.
I mean, it's just kind of
That's
like
an 11.
if someone walks up to you and insults you in Spanish, you can tell. Like,
That's
you
valid.
know.
For a psychic.
Awesome.
And that'll
Okay.
be my turn.
As you shout that, you can see the pain on its eyes and its face and its posture, and it seems to hang its head a little bit, as if in shame. Tarzan, you're up.
Yeah, I am.
So that's not a psychic resistance, right? That was full damage? Just to clarify.
That was full damage. Yes.
What does Vicious Mockery do? Is it like it subtracts from what?
A D4 from it,
Next attack roll?
or disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Disadvantage on its next attack roll. Okay, and you did that to
I
the
was-
blue one?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, great. All right, what's the range of that? 60 feet? Oh. Far away. Oh, it's only 65. I just need to take a step closer. Boop. Is that really what I want to do, though? That'll be 2d12 compared to 2d8. And it's a dex save versus a wisdom save. Okay, yeah. I'll action Toll the Dead on the blue spider. Needs to make a
Okay.
wisdom save,
You know it's great at those.
I'm sure.
That's an 18.
Yeah,
Okay.
DC 17. Figured. Great. That was my action. Do I want to do a bonus action right this second? mean, Max saw 5 million dice, but Karzan only sees 2 spiders in front of him, so he's... Is anyone hurt? Dude, like, everyone got healed after our last fight, right?
Yeah, I'm
full.
good.
Alright.
I even have
I'm
10
less
bonus
than
hit
full,
points
but
from you.
not enough to matter.
Yeah.
Actually, let me double check because I don't think it transferred to the new map.
No, it transfers. It's part of the character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan, are you down to 42 hit points?
Yeah.
Never mind, we're good.
Alright. In that case, is that all I'm gonna do? It might be. I don't have a lot of bonus actions. Yeah, we're gonna be frugal. That's it. That's all Karzan's doing. He'll take a step back again.
Okay. That is the end of your turn. You hear more skittering, more scraping of stone, more limbs on the rocks. But you... Actually, do you see this one?
Yes,
Now we
Do
do.
see this one?
Didn't see it
I do,
before.
at least.
As this one now skitters into view. And then it's going to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. To there. That's it. Actually... Oh, would you look at that? It is going to... With a miss. It'll attempt to, and the spider's leg kind of dodges out of the way in the last second. But the rat has taken a couple of attacks of opportunity. Wow. Okay. Karzan, you're up.
Oh dear. Will you give me 1 moment, please? Apologies. Having some technical difficulties. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Alright, sorry. Technical difficulties on the stream side, but we're good now. Anyway, I'm back. Karzan's going to... That's difficult terrain right there.
Mhm.
Yes.
Don't like that. I'm going to cast... as an action... Yeah, we're doing that. Spirit Guardians. I need a template of 15 feet. Okay. And I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to walk here. That spider needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
When it starts its turn on it, right?
Or when it enters for the first time, which is also when I walk into it.
Okay.
I guess this is how Baldur's Gate 3 did it, so that's how it works in my mind, but...
That is how it works. I had a player use this on me the other night. It was fun.
It's a 5.
Wonderful. Great roll. That's 17
Mm.
damage of radiant.
What is your? I'm assuming this is Spirit Guardians, right? So, what does your Spirit Guardians look like?
That's a great question. I probably I had an answer to this, I think, before.
It's a tornado of coins.
Ooh, actually, yeah. Have any of you guys seen Delicious in Dungeon? There's these coin bugs.
Oh yeah.
Basically, kind of they look like coins, but they're actually like scarabs. That's basically what they look like this time around. Kind of fight
Alright.
bug versus bug violence.
I
I
like
was
it.
imagining a bunch of gimme ghouls from Pokemon.
That works too. I think I might have said last time it was like a bunch of sprites with tax accountant hats or something like that.
Right.
But this time it's coin scarabs.
This is a bunch of coin scarabs that you can imagine the sound that this swarm would make, but it is silent other than the noises of combat. They start landing and like the mummy burrow underneath the carapace of this spider, and you see it shiver and start to what's the word?
Get torn to shreds?
kind of spasm out before it just kind of lands.
Ooh, heck yeah.
Dead.
Big fan of Spirit Guardians. That's my action. Don't really have a bonus action, I think, so... Or do I? Nah, I don't. That's it. Wait, what?
At the end of your turn, this spider is going to shift and kind of move up close towards the rat and take a bite at it. That's going to hit. The rat needs to
Die.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Is this necessary?
Probably not. It succeeds.
Wow.
So it does not take the poison damage.
Go rat.
Oh, it takes half the poison damage. My bad.
Oh. This is a big rat. This is big.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, rat poison never seems to work anyway. You know what I mean? So
So it takes half. Yeah, it's dead.
Dang.
You hear one last screech as the rat starts to get devoured. But that took up that spider's entire turn.
Woo!
And it did take up a couple of reactions, if that ever means anything.
Probably not while they're far away, but hey, yeah.
See another one skitter around the corner up on the wall towards you guys. You know what? Yeah. It is going to shoot a web out at Karzan.
Cool. That's a deck save on my part?
Yes. It's not going.
Bardic can apply to saving throws, right?
Barter can, yes.
What die is your Bardic Inspiration,
D8.
Cal? D8? It's up to a 15. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't have attack rolls to use it for. I mean, am I allowed to use it in, healing calcs?
You can use it on healing, yeah.
You can?
Mine. Not normally, but mine you can.
Right.
Oh, healing for you?
No, like because of his subclass, it
Oh,
allows
okay.
parts used on the healing.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna take the web to the face.
Okay. You are in difficult terrain and restrained.
Sad.
You need to make a strength check to try and get out using your action. Yeah.
Can I change my mind on using that bardic? Don't like being restrained, but
It's a little late now,
all right,
sorry.
fine. It's fine. I'll say Cal,
But that will be-
or not Cal. I'll say Clash. Cut me out of this stupid web.
appearing next to you in a flash is the spider. It needs
Scarabs,
to
go.
make a wisdom save, and
Aw.
it makes it with a 19.
So he takes half damage then,
Takes half damage, yep.
because Spirit Guardians is great.
Jeez.
My player last week made a build that had an 11 saving throw and just embraced that everything would pass, but then had a magic broom and just flew over everything every turn.
Mm.
So everything passed, but it did it to literally every target in the combat.
Yeah. It's difficult
Jeez.
terrain too.
Nice.
So
Nice.
True. It is in difficult terrain, and it does barely survive, but it will now make a bite attack on you.
oh no. Advantage because I'm restrained.
Thank you. So I was trying to remember.
That's still a pretty bad roll. What's my what's
That's
my
a really bad roll. 15?
uh
17.
yeah, I'm 17. Look at that.
That misses.
Wow.
All right.
The
That
scarab's getting its eyes and it just can't get
Yeah.
a good hit.
okay. Cool. Swarm's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Is it really gonna avoid the scarabs?
I can only reach to there, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's its turn. Okay. Clash.
So would helping him out of the web be an action or a bonus action?
It would be an action.
It's the help action. Are you sure you want me to burn 2 attacks?
I can help.
You could also like, is he allowed to attack the web?
You can attack the web.
And then attack a spider. So you just use one attack.
Won't that attack you though?
I don't think. I mean, maybe. I don't know. As long as you're careful.
You can try and aim. You can try and aim not.
As long as you don't roll a nat 1. How about that? Like.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that you've said that though.
I'm fine. It'll be fine. Just attack it, Clash.
no,
It'll
wait.
be fine.
Technically, if I move right here, he's flanked, right?
That you can't flank webbing.
Are you just going to attack Tarzan?
Yeah.
Are we really going to get another betrayal here?
Yeah.
Haha.
All right, I'm gonna, with my lots of training, do a very precise slice.
Oh my gosh!
You
Wait,
had to say it.
Silvery
You had
barbs.
Wait, that was my thought. Silvery Barbs says use the new roll, right?
It does, yes.
Clash, you idiot! Don't you dare harm our friend.
All right, that's better. That's better.
Wait, it must reroll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Oh, use the lower. Nope, I don't cast that then.
Oh,
Delete.
it says lower roll. Ugh.
Wait, but I might have a different thing. Give me 1 second. Nope, that subtracts. Nope. I don't think I have anything.
Yeah, I think I just gotta take this L, guys.
Hey, Clash, roll for damage, please.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it'll still cut the web, though, right? Just also him.
All right.
Okay.
That could be a lot worse.
It could.
So, Tarzan, you take 4 points
Oh, okay.
of damage.
That's way less than I thought it would be.
The web also takes 4 points of damage and is not gone.
Oh. It only takes 4?
Since the web has... Yeah, I split it between you two.
Oh.
The web has 5 HP.
Oh, well, that went disastrously.
I can preempt.
Clash is just gonna kind of wince a bit. Sorry. And I'm just gonna kind of... Oh, because I can't use another action to help at this point, so I'm gonna attack the spider.
Yeah.
By stepping into the webbing?
Yeah, I mean, it's just difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, technically.
It won't make him restrained, will it? Like, it's only me restrained because it was
Oh
thrown
my
at me.
gosh. A 1, a 3, and a 2 walk into a bar.
Dang, dude.
And does not hit. Sorry. Oh boy. Alright. Is that your turn, Clash?
Yeah.
Okay, Ergi, you're up.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to step away because I need to use the bathroom.
Okay.
I should be back before it's my turn.
Alright. Can I jump in combat without using an action or bonus action?
Part of your movement. There's
Yeah.
long jump and far jump rules. Or high
Sweet.
jump and long jump.
I want to do a 10-foot jump onto the corner of these little spiders here.
Okay. Are you trying to
Have to roll
squish
for
as many
that?
as you can?
I am. But, would that be considered an attack?
You know, make an athletics check.
Okay.
Or, yeah, athletics.
14.
14.
14's pretty good.
Get like 2. 1 for each foot.
You do make the jump. And as you do, you can see there are dozens, if not over 100, of these spiders just kind of skittering all over the place. You do manage to land and roll a d4.
Oh boy.
Aw.
Darn.
You do manage to crush a couple, dealing 1 point of damage to the swarm.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna use my Daunting Roar feature.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I need to roll a concentration check.
No. Oh, was that for something else?
No.
And that's for taking damage.
Alright, we're fine.
You're good. Alright, what does the Daunting Roar do?
So, it is a bonus action. I roar. Any creature of my choice within 10 feet has to make a wisdom saving throw. Let's see. 8 plus 3. Constitution.
What's your con modifier?
That is 3. So,
14.
14. Cool.
Okay.
Or be
Wisdom
frightened.
or the swarm. The swarm rolls a nat 20,
Okay,
Oh my
touche.
gosh.
-2. The giant spider rolls a 3. So the spider is now frightened. There you are. And I guess technically the face spider is within 10 feet of you too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good placement.
Thank you.
And that also rolls a nat 20.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and use my Warhammer attacks on the giant spider.
Both
23,
hits.
21. Sweet.
Great rolls.
Darn. Oh well.
Uh,
13 total damage.
13. Alright.
That's it.
You managed to crunch in a lot of the carapace on the outside, the exoskeleton. Still standing. But it is now the face spider's turn. It is going to skitter on up to you and make its bite attack on you, Ergi. Because you are flanked. 16
Nope.
misses. What are you at, 25 right now?
Yeah.
Right? Nah. It's not even close.
Fine.
Okay, cool. That as a bonus action, it will phase out, and you watch as it just kind of vanishes. Swarm's turn. The swarm is going to
Walk right in my
rush
circle.
over here, right into your circle. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And rolls a 15.
Which is too low.
You at 16?
I'm at 17, baby.
17? Alright. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, let me find it. It was so long ago. There it is. Not great. 9.
10 points of damage. Watch is a lot of. It's interesting. One-on-one, basically, the spiders and the scarabs are kind of evenly sized. So you watch as a lot of the spiders just kind of start to pop as the scarabs start attacking it.
Yeah.
This swarm is then going to use bites against Ergi. I'll say with advantage because you are surrounded. You are
If
a
it can
tank,
even
so
hit,
it doesn't
though.
matter. Yeah, no. There's no way it's going to hit.
25? Holy crap. Dang, dude.
6, you're up.
Talk about a front liner.
Yeah, I think shooting with my arrows was more effective than throwing that rat out there. So, longbow. I'm
This big blue
first
guy
going
next to me is
to
probably going to be dead in a single hit, I think.
Yeah, gonna 22.
Oh, yeah.
Which one are you attacking?
The blue spider next to Karzin and Clash.
Yeah, it had one hit point.
Oh, okay.
So how do you want to do this? Where do you want your arrow to strike?
down the pincers.
As it starts to reach out towards Karzin, your arrow finds its mark in the soft tissue of its mouth, and it just drops.
Okay. My second attack, I'm gonna shoot at the giant spider next to Ergi, because the other blue spider is out of view.
It's true.
I'll say, if he rolled a nat 20 to hit the spider next to me, I would have asked if it would have skimmed this webbing on me to hit the last hit point it has.
18 hits.
Oh, I'm back.
There we go.
Damage dice are not liking us.
Listen, your sharpshooter
okay,
makes it not
16.
matter.
Yeah, really. 16 is enough to take that one out. Just picking them off. Very nice.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? Any movement, Nix?
Hmm. I'm gonna. Just gonna. I'm gonna move around this webbing, back around this way, and stop next to Cal.
Okay.
Kind of, because buddy system. And that's it.
Cool.
If your turn,
Cal's
Cal.
immediately gonna move over here. I just for my action, I'm just gonna pull out a dagger and precisely remove the webbing from Carson.
Go ahead and make a strength check. I'll say with advantage because it's already damaged.
Right?
It is technically a strength check, yes.
Well, it's a
No,
strength
you're
check to
attacking it.
leave.
Never mind. Just kidding. You're attacking it. My brain. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm using a dagger on it. I'm not trying to pull it apart.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You
Great.
have the opportunity to do the funniest thing. Okay.
And
It's
that
not
was
a
you
one.
said advantage. Well,
Wow.
wow. I'm assuming that
I was gonna
10
say-
lets me do some damage to this thing, though. It's inanimate.
Yes. Yeah, it's you managed to cut the rest of it off of Karzin, barely, managing to almost nick him in the process.
Imagine you walked up to me, I got this, stabs you in the shoulder.
That's too brute.
Let's see. And I think I used all of my movement to get here. Party's not looking too much worse for the wear. So I'm just gonna... Well, I guess I technically attacked the webbing, right?
You did.
Then I guess I'm just gonna bonus action throw a mundane dagger at the spiders.
Okay.
I'll say I'm listening to Banjo-Kazooie volcano music. It's very appropriate for
At this.
the situation Carson's in.
14 hits.
Great. However, I don't get this because it's a bonus action attack, so that is going to be literally 1 piercing damage.
Literally 1 damage.
You get 1.
You throw your knife, and it doesn't so much stick into something. It just kind of rolls, and several of the spiders just kind of fall in half.
All right, I'll take it. And let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this difficult terrain where I'm standing right now?
No, not for you.
Okay, then I'm gonna just back up 5 feet to there, and then that's my turn.
Okay. Sounds good, Carson. You are a free man.
Yay. Carson's probably gonna move. Don't do that. Don't. Okay. Probably to here. That puts the other swarm in its range now, so the other swarm has to make a wisdom
Does.
save.
I should roll a 20. Hey, I rolled a 1.
It's 3d8, I think. so-
-1.
Wow. These scarabs, they're not confident in their leader. All right, well,
We're down.
great. Well, now I'm mad. I'm mad, but I still want to save spell slots. The balance.
I will say you are a dragonborn.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. Thanks for the reminder. Now do I want to do a fire breath, or do I want to do a cool breath? Yeah, we're doing fire
I mean,
breath.
I'm pretty sure
Well,
fire breath is a pretty cool breath.
Yeah.
it is,
It's
but
the
I mean,
original
I got
cool
other breaths now. I'm level 5. That one is funny. I do like being funny. How are these swarms looking?
There are dozens of spiders all over the ground.
So there's a lot. There's still a ton. Okay,
Yes.
great. I am going to use my... Yeah, what's the breath weapon again? 2d10? Nah. I'm going to use my enervating breath. So as I take a deep breath, I'm going to say, I haven't tried this before. And this gust of gold dust exhales from my mouth and settles upon all of these spiders over here. I angle it in a way that doesn't hit Ergi.
Yeah.
And they all need to make, I believe it is a Constitution saving throw. That is right.
I'll save. Interesting. First one rolls an 8.
Okay.
Second one rolls a 7.
Great. That's both lower than 8 plus 2 plus 3, which is 13. Okay, great. They are all incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
my action. What does incapacitated mean again? Can't take actions or
No,
reactions. Great.
Yeah.
I think that'll be my... Well, I walked up. So, then I'll just walk back away. No, actually, I want to stay in, this thing I have up range. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. The last of the giant spiders.
The last giant. The
Gonna
last
rush
unicorn.
up this way. As it enters your field, it will make
Wisdom save.
wisdom save of 13 and fail.
Yep, and that's 3d8. That's a bit better.
That's pretty good.
12 damage.
It is now going to make a bite attack on you,
Okay.
Tarzan. Nope.
Nice.
And then it's going to cry.
Great.
Um,
All
Sort of
6 eyes? 8 eyes?
this one has 8 eyes left. Swarm is incapacitated. Clash. You're up.
Oh, is that bay spider next to me still alive?
No.
No.
Oh. Difficult terrain. I can't move my token.
Oh.
Can someone move me as close as I can to the spider?
Right there.
Okay. Do glaives have extended reach, or is that just halberds?
They do.
Okay, perfect. Could have used that roll earlier.
That definitely hits. 8 damage is enough. How do you want to do this?
Just the old cleave it in two.
The old cleave in two, as the bodies separate, the life leaves the giant spider's eyes, and it falls then in multiple pieces.
And then do I have anything large and heavy that I can toss into a pile of spiders? Or wait, is there any more? Is that the other phase spider in the back still alive?
There's a phase spider that was, like, over here, I think, still alive. He kind of disappeared.
And then there's
oh.
the spiders.
Then there's the swarms.
Interesting. They're still showing on. I might need to refresh then. Okay. I'm just gonna toss my maul into the pile of spiders. I suppose.
All right.
Is that an attack roll or?
Yeah. Let's make an attack roll.
All right.
Cool. Go ahead and roll. Yeah. Yeah, just for the heck of it. Deal 11 points of damage.
Simple, elegant. Clash Gorgon.
Awesome. All right, Clash. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Ergi, you are up.
Alright, I'm just gonna hit the swarm. I guess I'll target the swarm on top.
Okay. We'll say there are not a whole lot of this particular swarm left.
Cool. Am I flanking enough with Karzan?
Yeah. Since they are technically in your space. Yeah.
9 damage.
It's not just one strike, it's more of a slam
Whack
to get the
'em all.
rest of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Whack a spider. Whack a spider that don't move. It's easier that way.
Oof. 12.
12 just hits.
Ooh.
Wow.
You hit on
Wait,
a
wasn't
4.
that supposed to be with advantage? Or something?
Not the
Not
second
the
one, because
one
the first
below.
one died.
7 damage.
2. Alright.
And I'm actually going to move down here just in case. And that's my
Okay.
turn.
Sounds good.
Come out,
The
little
phase-
spider.
The phase spider phases in right between Nyx and Cal.
Oh wait, did the swarm start its turn in my?
It actually enters the circle for the first time or ends its turn there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Technically, yes. I'll just do a quick fail here. Cool. You want to roll your damage? Yeah, that's enough actually.
Hey, great.
Cool. It is going to turn and attack you, Nyx,
Okay.
with a bite.
Yeesh.
Give me a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
You could silvery barbs that potentially, but. Eh.
I don't think it's worth it at this point.
Alright.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, con save. There it is.
You still haven't used that Bardic, right?
21.
Yeah, need him. He's good. So you take that. That.
I am realizing you're supposed to use Bardic before you roll, though. Remembering that little detail.
That.
I meant for healing, but yeah.
Oh, fair. I still have that Bardic, yeah.
You take 6 points of. Wait, no. Yeah, jeez. 6 points of piercing damage and 2 points of poison damage.
Wow, that's an awful roll.
Terrible, yes.
Thank goodness.
And that poison damage was halved, by the way, or half of what you were supposed to take, or what you would have taken if you failed.
So
It's then
it's
going to
over 8
use-
damage.
Yeah, 8 damage total. It's
Right.
then going to use its the rest of his movement to try to escape. You both get attacks for opportunity on it.
Would my attack of opportunity be made with advantage because it's flanking?
Technically, yes, both of you guys would have.
I can't do that with a longbow, can I?
No.
No.
Okay, I'll pull out my rapier then.
5 damage.
Okay.
Ooh. 10 doesn't
It
hit.
misses. It gets to. Let's see, where was it here? Yeah, it gets to about there. You watch as it is actively fleeing. Thanks. You're up.
I'm gonna put away my rapier and say, "No way, Jose."
Jose, isn't that dwarvish?
It's Dragonborn,
Um,
actually. It's
Oh,
Draconic.
sorry.
Well, I know Draconic and Dwarvish.
That's true.
16 hits. Jeez. Jeez.
Is it still up?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, here goes my second attack.
16
again.
hits.
This is probably why they changed sharpshooter in the 24 rules.
Probably. That's enough to take it out. How do you want to do this?
Both arrows hits like the abdomen near these leg joints, where the leg joints meet the body. Yeah, taking out joints.
Really. And without the being able to support, it just falls and starts to bleed out. Things go quiet. The rest of you looking around. It's still lit up, at least a little ways into the next chamber, where you can see pillars going up 20, 30 feet.
Flash is
Lots of
gonna
spider.
squat next to the spider here and kind of just look at it quizzically and just kind of out loud wonder, think it tastes like lobster? I bet it tastes like lobster. And I'm gonna hack off a leg or two.
Okay, I'm not sure I've had lobster before Clash, but I doubt it's gonna taste like that.
I mean, it's the same in principle, right?
No.
I highly
No?
doubt it.
No, I mean
Oh.
lobsters.
I mean,
However, there are a
aren't
number.
lobsters basically just big spiders? You know?
That's
No.
true.
However, there are many cultures who do eat spiders, and they are well known for being a great source of protein.
Hmm, hmm.
As long as the kind that you get have had their venom sacs removed and are only venomous and not also toxic.
Clash is squinting at the spider legs now. Hmm. I'm gonna mosey over to the lava and have myself a little cookout.
Wait, you're walking all the way up.
It's not that far, right? I
It's
thought it was
like
just
up
around the
over here,
corner.
like 40 feet, yeah.
Kind of around
Like off the top
corner.
of the map.
Why don't we explore the rest of the spider's lair first?
That's probably a good
I'm
idea.
of the same mind.
Okay.
As my
Clash just stick
spirit
the crab
guardians
legs in
fades.
his pocket.
Thanks, Clash.
Let me scroll down to.
By the way, does anyone remember what the hasted was being used for from last time?
The what?
The hasted icon on Clash, Nyx, and Ergi.
Is it concentration?
Was that bless?
It was bless.
Yeah, it probably
Uh,
was. I have a single first level spell slot missing, so it probably went away after once I
Well,
cast Spirit Guardians.
yeah.
Okay.
The space darkens as you continue downward.
I'm
All
just
the natural lights.
gonna
Sorry,
point
what's
out I'm bringing dancing lights with us through this whole thing.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
Other than the lights that are illuminating where you set them, as your eyes adjust